What is going on, everybody? This is JMO back again, and yes, you guys are getting back-to-back videos today, and these are actually back-to-back gameplays. The video that I put up right before this one was actually a gameplay right before this one, but that was hardcore kill confirmed, and as you can see, this one is hardcore domination. This is also not one of my favorite maps though, but you see me die on B, and you guys will hardly ever see me try to go capture B. But the reason that I did so just at that moment, even though I kind of knew that the chances of me dying were high, I wanted to help capture as most of B as possible, so that even if I got killed, my teammates could just jump in and just pick off the rest of the capture and take over it. Also, on my last gameplay video that I brought you guys, I mentioned that my two main focuses were to 1, run around, and 2, collect at least 20 tags or more. Well, for this particular gameplay, also I plan on running around, but I'm actually running with a shock sentry. On the gameplay prior to this one, I was running the warden, I'm sorry. And so I'm trying to get as many shock sentries as possible and just place them around this map, because you see how the lanes are. If you get a shock sentry, as long as the enemy is not wearing blind eye, the shock sentry can actually get you a lot of kills in this map. You can actually block off a lot of areas, entrances and exits, with a shock sentry. Again, provided that the enemy is not really wearing blind eye. And this is one of the areas of the map that I like to run through whenever I get from one side of the map to the other. And just like I mentioned on my last video, whenever you see me get to like a blind spot area or a corner or an entrance and exit, you see me stop, pre-aim, or just be careful, make sure that there's nobody in the corners, or that there's no enemies hiding or camping, waiting for their enemies to run by so they can pick up those easy kills. Now at this moment, you do see me stop for a few moments, or for just a moment, and that's because of the shots that were being fired through this little hallway area. So I wanted to make sure that there was nobody there. I thought that my teammate had gotten that kill, but I still wanted to play it a little bit safe, and you saw me get killed. I really thought that my teammate had gotten that kill, so I miscalculated, but I really wasn't upset at that death right there, because he did the same thing that I'm doing, which is move down the hallway carefully, as opposed to just running by. But what the death did do was change my mentality to be a little bit more aggressive, still running around the way I was. And you saw me, I saw that second body there, but I made him pretend that I didn't see him and pretend that I was leaving that area, and then came back, but I phase shifted my way back so that I can get that kill just like that. A lot of times what I end up doing is I pretend that I don't see an enemy, and I know that they can see me, and I know that they know where I'm at, but again, I'll pretend that I don't know where they're at. You see me try to clear that area before I try to go for this capture, and I'm pre-firing right now, even though I didn't know there was an enemy coming, but I didn't want to take no chances. I always end up doing that and end up shooting the blind spot areas whenever I'm capturing something, just in case something like that happens. But anyways, as I was saying, a lot of times I know that an enemy can see me, I know that they know where I'm at, but I'll pretend that I don't know, and I'll just keep on going, and then all of a sudden stop and wait for them to come to me, and then I'll just go ahead and kill them. If I have phase shift available, then again I will pretend like I'm running away, but then phase shift and then come right back around so that I can be able to go ahead and kill them from behind. Now at this moment, you see me going back to the C area, and once again you see me jump, pre-aim, make sure that the area is clear. I'm also making sure that all these areas are clear before I try to capture C. You saw me try to place a shock sentry there just for a little insurance, just in case there's enemies coming by towards that area when I'm trying to capture C. So now after capturing C, I was going to try to make my way back towards A, and the first half ended up coming towards an end, so I'm just skipping straight to the beginning of the second half now. And just like when the game first started, after I helped capture our initial spawn flag area, I'm coming over towards the B area to try to help capture, but this time what I end up doing is I end up pushing a little bit forward more to try to get some kills first, try to run a little bit of interference, and then come back and help capture B. And now at this moment, again, I do plan on moving around though, but at the same time I do know that I'm not that far away from getting my shock sentry, so I want to stay around B just long enough for this to happen, for me to get the shock sentry and for me to go ahead and place it, on the B area. So that once I ended up, placing it down, I'm back to moving around. So, once again, I'm not really, camping. I'm actually moving around the map. So basically, this is pretty much, how I rush. I don't really, be wall running or, be flying around too much. This is pretty much, how I run around when I do so. Pretty much, I guess, you can kind of say, tactically. Although, lately, I have been trying to wall run a lot more than I usually do. I have been trying to, fly around a lot more than I normally do. I've also been, trying new weapons, new attachments, and, new stuff that I normally don't use. Just to pretty much, I've been trying to pretty much, take myself out of the comfort zone and, just try new things. Now, if you look at the mini-map while this advance is going on, you see where my teammates are and you see where I'm at. And once again, this is pretty much, what I've been doing. I've been, pretty much, running around wherever I see that my teammates are not. I end up going towards those areas, to, hopefully be able to provide a distraction. Give the enemies, something to think about. Take some of the attention and focus away from my teammates, so that this way, hopefully it allows them to be able to pick up easier kills. So, let me know in the comment section what you guys think of this gameplay. Also, what you guys think of me dropping the back-to-back videos for you guys today. They were also, back-to-back, gameplays. There was also 2 different game types. The last one was hardcore kill confirm, and as you can see, this one is, hardcore domination. So, 2 different game types, 2 different lobbies. So, right at this moment, since I knew that they were all spawning in this area and I got those kills, I ended up, phase shifting my way out, because I kind of figured that they would end up, spawning nearby from where I just killed them, because, I was pretty much in their spawn. So that allowed me to be able to get all those easy kills at that moment. Now, what I didn't realize until after this game had ended was that I actually ended up, going on a 20 gun, kill streak. And was also able to, get quite a few, shocks, sentries, which I don't believe there got me any kills. So, which is too bad. They're kind of a hit or miss. Same thing like with the Warden. If the other team is mainly, using blind eye, you don't get that many kills though. But, I was able to get quite a few shock sentries. It's just too bad that, that the other enemy was using blind eye. And right at that moment right there, I knew I was going to more than likely get killed from behind. But I wasn't too worried. I was just trying to get one last kill right before the game ended. Otherwise, I would have been able to easily avoid it though. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. And I will, catch you all later.